A wicket, 3 gone, 16 for 1.
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है पैसा, इजी है।
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेविंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक इंच में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट। नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेविंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक इंच में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट। अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में। अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में। अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में। अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और
the problem. Great touching on it, slightly short. That was great touching on it, slightly short. That was great touching on it, slightly That was great touching on it, slightly
Oh, there was an edge. It was and these are see the reaction on his face on the big screen, and this is oh, there was an edge. It was
has been appealing to the sidewalls.
and these are
Oh, he's
see the reaction on his face.
Pakistan in trouble now. Got two, both the openers back in the dugout, and this one is
on
the
the big
big
screen.
fish.
And is this is
there was
an edge. And
He's been appealing to the
and he's enjoying the action is going on that celebration. And Bangladesh can take a lot of heart
back in the
from
dugout, and
sending
this
the
one
best
is
for
the
the
big
batsman of the
fish.
world. Is this there was an edge.
He's been appealing to the
महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50
and he's enjoying the action is going on that celebration. And Bangladesh can take a lot of heart
back in the
from
dugout, and
sending
this
the
one
best
is
for
the
the
big
batsman of the world. Is this
3 रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
Pakistan haven't seen this happening to themselves for some time, that the two openers go cheaply. Haider Ali comes out. He didn't get an opportunity in the World Cup, but he's been in the nets eyeing his appearance when the team reaches Bangladesh, and he's got it. Been in supreme form lately. He's performed well at home in the national T20, and your go-to guy at number 4. That's the wicket. Babar Azam just trying to work it down to third man, chops it on, and that is a rare sight that you see. The way he's been dismissed, Mahmudullah likes it. So do the supporters.
big wicket? Taskin Ahmad bowls with a lot of heart. Puts it all in. It's been very impressive in the recent past. Well, change of pace now. Mahdi Hassan into his second over. Just gone for 4 runs in his first.
Bangladesh can sense another opportunity somewhere around, because Fakhr Zaman is not going to just hang out there. He will play his style of cricket, and that is going after the bowlers. And since we are still in the power play, he probably would like to take the spinner on and eye that mid-wicket area.
And if the spinner has done his homework, he'd know that it is that kind of a batter on strike who might try to take you on. Just try to tweak your bowling a little bit. Try to entice him and get the ball to turn a little bit more by giving it a lot more air, which he does. And this time the batsman does that one. Again, good bit of fielding. Wonderful commitment. That's the second time they've saved some runs. And the pressure is on. Just a single of the third ball. You can understand that both these batsmen, Fakhr Zaman and Haider in particular, just come on to bat. Going to be a little circumspect in their approach now.
You need that support. You need it. The fielder's got to put everything, because they don't have a big total that they are defending here. And this kind of start surely has recharged their batteries.
Come boys, come. Number 3 is coming, boy. Hey! No run, boy.
Mahdi Hassan is always consistently very accurate. What is depending on with this ball, which is in the 5th over, wouldn't be too much turn out of the wicket. It's not that abrasive, and also the seam is still pretty proud, so it depend on the variations of pace and the accuracy of his lines.
We're still in the power play, but I like the fact that they've placed 2 fielders on the onside and the deep. One is a deep mid-wicket and one is a long on, because this is his release shot area. This is his go-to shot, Haider. He loves playing it in that zone. So will he take him on? That's the question.
Come, Mehdi, one good ball. Number 3 is coming, boy.
Oh, got to take him in one across the line, up to the finger. Beat him up, and are they going to take a review?
That looks dead front. He might not unless he's nicked it on the way, but he was eyeing that area, wasn't he? And he's taken the review. So we'll have to go upstairs and wait a little longer, but this looked pretty adjacent. Not really sure. The last ball of the over, he wanted to go right after him, challenging those two fielders in the deep on the onside. Have a look at this.
Was the pressure from the previous delivery is just a single from the previous 5 overs that prompted either to go for that hoik. Beat him up, just held its line, I felt, didn't turn back enough, and I think is pretty much in front. If it has not touched his gloves, he's got to leave the ground. Wait and see through ultra edge, but if it's ball tracking, I suspect it's middle and off.
Don't think he's nicked it. Don't think he's nicked it anywhere. However, the impact is the importance. Is it in the line of the stumps? Because the stumps are totally covered here, but it looks pretty much out. Yes. It's going to crash into middle off. Pakistan lose their third on the last ball of the 5th over. And Haider Ali couldn't cash out on the opportunity available. Pakistan 23 for 3.
Well, it's all happening here. Haider Ali gone without bothering the scorers. Pakistan in more than spotter, 23 for 3 after 5.
बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिच में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
Oh, we've got a game on. 23 for 3. Shoaib Malik. When I think Pakistan need him at the absolute most. And this is why he's here. Haider Ali goes on the sweep. He thought it was out. The umpire thought it was out. He reviewed it. And it proved to be hitting middle and off. For me, maybe a shot in panic. You can see Bangladesh are up for the task. Yeah, Fakhar Zaman, perhaps the innings is going to have to be centered around him. And Shoaib Malik, a great deal of experience. Mr. Fizz. Change of end as well. Has a slip in place alongside me, Atta Ali Khan.
What a beauty he bowled to get rid of Mohammad Rizwan. He's back in the attack again. Onto the path, straight to the fielder. You talk about the skill, you talk about the Sultan of Swing. Wasim Akram was special, wasn't he, Eddie? To bring the ball back into the right-hander. Have a look at this. This was a beauty. Crushing on and the stumps cartwheeling. Remember, he is the highest scorer in T20 International in a calendar year. Mohammad Rizwan back in the hut. Bangladesh back in the game, 23 for 3. Can they pick up another one here?
Good piece of fielding. The tempo has gone through the roof as well. The adrenaline, throwing their bodies around. That occasion.
They've already shown the fight. Not a lot of runs on the board, 120. to ensure that he stays in. Never easy. Doesn't matter what you've done in the past. What matters is what you will do for your team when you're in.
Yeah, those are incredible numbers. Yeah, this is the field for Shoaib Malik. Slip in place, ring on the offside. Third man and fine leg are back. So the pressure's on here, the batter. We'll let that one go, but Shoaib Malik has played over 4 decades. Unbelievable to stay that fit initially, and also to just show the ability to continue to perform at the highest level. "39 years of age, been around for an eternity for Pakistan."
Smashed a quick fire 50 in the T20 Men's World Cup. Straight to the fielder. I like what Mustafizur Rahman is doing. He's but it's all about creating pressure, Eddie. With that kind of a total, when they went in to score 127, they wanted early wickets and they've delivered the goods with the ball. But they need to do it on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I think at the halfway point the discussion would have been, it's fine to make the power play a very tough period to score runs, but if you're going to pick up wickets, you're going to stay in the game. You're really going to apply a great deal of pressure. Bangladesh, at this particular stage in the power play with the ball to go, were also 24 for 3, so not a lot in it. The captain, he's going to have a lot on his mind when he comes out of this power play. How does he continue the good work? Oh, that nearly goes onto the stumps as well. Questions being asked. They're asking a few questions here. The umpire wants to have a look. Could it be a fourth? I see nods of heads. Can Bangladesh pick up a fourth?
Shoaib Malik did not look worried. Well, the umpire, have a look at his face. It looks like he just might be out of his crease. Lazy, very lazy from Shoaib Malik. The ball had gone past. And it's gone to the keeper. And a really good reaction from the keeper to throw it back onto the stumps. Bat down or the ball first? Ooh!
I think he's gone. I think he's gone. At that point, you can see the bat comes down at the last moment. And as you said, the key word, lazy. Just for me, it's that last jerking of the bat into the surface that confirms that he makes his ground, but the ball looks as if it's disturbed the stumps. So El Ghazi will have his work cut out here.
It's been grounded before the ball touches the stumps. Oh, touching. Oh, have another look from the different angle. Still up, still up, still up. Ooh! I reckon he's in trouble.
It's got to be definitive now to just see if the corner of the bat is not touching the ground. Oh dear. I think he could be in a lot of trouble here, Shoaib Malik. As you said, quite lazy. Here we go. We've zoomed it in now. Here it comes. Touches. The bails are off. Oh, is the corner of the bat maybe just kissing the surface? Ooh, what's the decision here? He's gone! Bangladesh! Nurul Hussain, the wicketkeeper, the presence of mind to throw the stands down. Bangladesh are all over this.
Gone for naught. Pakistan loses their fourth wicket. It's 24 for 4 at the end of the power play.
Diamond Ace Durasilk. Dil, Diwar, Saaf. Diamond Paints, Pakistan's #1 paint.
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है। जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर और पाओ 6000 MB और 10,000 SMS पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में।
And there's the confirmation. The power play has come to an end. Pakistan. If Pakistan have any chance of getting across the line here and getting these 128, he's going to have to play a big part. Mahedi will continue. Slip in place. Good cricket. Calm cricket. But what a fight back this is. What a piece of fielding that was to end the power play.
Really good presence of mind, especially from the keeper. He's just strolling. Have a look at this. He was looking at that, looking that he has the ball in his hand and still was very lazy to put the bat down in time. Instead of dragging it, he was trying different things. Brilliant work from Nurul Hassan. So just keep a close look at the required run rate now. Required run rate is above 7 in an over now. They have 6 wickets in hand. So Bangladesh have created the pressure which they wanted to create, especially early on in this chase.
Hey, you look at that required run rate, you've almost got to add another run and a half or even 2 on top of that. Because of the wickets that they've lost, their top order is no longer there. So the pressure is compounded and will tell a story as the innings progresses. But that man there, Hafiz Zaman, he definitely can keep Pakistan in the game. And my feeling is they've got to center around this run chase around him. Kushal Shah is a dangerous player. He can hit a very long ball, but it's different when there's pressure on.
It will be interesting to see how Mohammedullah Riyad uses his bowlers. One another look of his dismissal, very lazy. He's pointing the bats towards the third man area that he was trying to do. And in the end, direct hit. Did the job.
You've got to take your hat off. That's a good shot. Pace on. Wonderful piece of timing. An effort out in the deep by Taskin Ahmad. It's in vain. Good piece of timing, good piece of placement, my Zaman.
Deep in his crease is all about creating the gaps. It's a lovely touch from Zaman. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Good placement, good timing, gets him a boundary.
One dead shot from here.
And releases a bit of a pressure. They're still under pressure, Pakistan. 30 for 4.
Unpredictable track, boy. Unpredictable track, boy. Anything can happen. Come, boys. Yes, boy.
Yeah, just one blemish in the over. The boundary comes to an end. The 7th is 30 for 4.
अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर और पाओ 6000 MB और 10,000 SMS पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में। नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
Did not trouble the scorers. Shariful Islam, just age of 20. Very skilled left arm seamer. He'll have his opportunity now.
From that under-19 World Cup winning squad, Bangladesh, they also have the skipper Akbar Ali in the squad, not playing today. Shamim Hussain, another member of the squad. So they picked up 3. They should be picking more.
What a delivery. Just straightens off the seam. This is the power play. What a delivery. They did not get out of the blocks at all. That was a massive wicket for Bangladesh. This was a panic shot by Haider Ali. Bangladesh were all over Pakistan. This was poor cricket by Shoaib Malik, but excellent by Noor Hassan.
Just 16 without loss at one stage, Pakistan. And all of a sudden, 24 for 4. Oh, it's brilliant from Bangladesh. Picking up their first wicket in the 3rd over, 4th over, the 2nd one, 5th over, the 3rd one, and the 6th over, the 4th one. What is interesting will be to see is whether Pakistan can chase this total. Be only a single, because they rely so much on 2 players up front. The skipper Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. They are already back in the hut. The lot will depend on Fakhar Zaman and the rest. Have to wait and see how they go about their job with the bat, but Mahmudullah Riyad will need to be at his best to ensure that they make life difficult for Pakistan to chase that low total.
Pace and bounce. I think just at the last moment he bails out of playing the pull shot. And I agree with you, they do depend a lot on those 2 world-class players. So this is a different setting for Pakistan, and also a different challenge for Bangladesh. How can they continue to pick up wickets? If there's a little bit of a partnership, how can they avert the panic? How can they just sort of push the game deep? It's the likes of Kushdil who will now come into the side. He comes in with a big reputation. He's got a 35 ball 100 in T20s, not T20 internationals. Just at the last moment he bails out of playing the pull shot. And I agree with you, they do depend a lot on those 2 world-class players. So this is a different setting for Pakistan, and also a different challenge for Bangladesh. How can they continue to pick up wickets? If there's a little bit of a partnership, how can they avert the panic? How can they just sort of push the game deep? It's the likes of Kushdil who will now come into the side. He comes in with a big reputation. He's got a 35 ball 100 in T20s, not T20 internationals. Fastest.
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर, और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोड पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
Green in check. Just cannot get out of the blocks because of those wickets inside the power play.
not a single seat available on the second tier. Big numbers. Quick single taken, needs a direct hit.
Yeah, the dive saves him, even though there isn't a direct hit. Just the fact that he has to pull out the dive means that he knows how important his wicket is. Yeah, he gets the skates on. Yeah, good commitment. But also, how good have Bangladesh been in the field? And it makes his ground, the dive, so important these days.
Yeah, because he played off the back foot, so he was deep in his crease. That's the reason he had to really stretch out in the very end.
And they should pick up a comfortable 2. And fun. The presence of mind. I think that was a massive wicket to dismiss Shoaib Malik, because he would have added the calm to the innings. He would have added the experience. And heading to the left-handers. And this is in the T20 World Cup. Look at that, everything concentrated in terms of a wicket point of view at the stumps, as straight as possible, looking to bring LBW and bowled into it. The good beehive that.
Been very, very good with the ball. Adi Hassan, 2 runs been taken. And he does open the attack with the new ball. Never easy bowling inside the power play, especially if you're a spinner. So he's targeting the stumps all the time. And he's up against the right-handers, the left-handers. But he's been on his mark right from the word go.
You know, that's also quite an interesting visual, that you also look at the strike rates of the batters. Between 75 and 50 when he bowls that straight, has that control. It's excellent.
Finish well, Mehdi, finish well, boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah, what a spell. What a spell. He ends his spell 1 for 17 after 9. It's 38 for 4.
नई वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
डायमंड एज ड्यूरा सिल्क, दिल दीवार साफ। डायमंड पेंट्स, पाकिस्तान's #1 पेंट।
अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर और पाओ 6000 MB और 10,000 SMS पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में।
Yeah, very good from those 4 wickets and being very, very tight. Bit of concern. Looks pretty relaxed from that point of view. The Deacon, Bernard Philander. The captain, he's going to bowl.
Not a bad move, considering the fact that there are 2 left-handers in the crease. 33 wickets for him. Best of 3 for 18.
One good ball from here.
Yeah, that's also called reading the game. Also taking the responsibility, adding the skill of maybe taking the ball away from the left-handers, as you've just spoken about. That's the field he's given himself.
And he starts with 2 dots. Just continues with the sort of pressure that we've seen from the bowlers in the first 8 overs. He started well here now, Mahmudullah. Realizing that there are the 2 left-handers in the crease, it will be nice for him to come into the attack.
Playing a miss. And I almost feel that even if he gets back on this, it's a bottom edge and it could actually be an opportunity for Bangladesh or a played on.
It's just too close to cut. And he knows that. Mahmudullah, knowing that if he had some part of the bat, as you mentioned, would have been inside edge onto the stumps.
He's played away, he'll get a single. And just there, I think maybe Mahmudullah is just missing a trick. I know he doesn't have a lot of runs to play with, but you could actually bring an extra fielder just to add that little bit of extra pressure. Khushbul doesn't look as if he's just going to get out the block straight away. At the current state of the game, 9.4 overs bowled. Bangladesh were 40 for 4. Pakistan are 39 for 4. So there's not a lot in it.
But all about the line and the length. Nothing in front of him. No one stopping the singles. That's fine. Even if you bowl short on the offside, you still pick up a fielder. But if you do pull it a little bit shorter side, and if it's on the legs, then it's easy pickings. No one protecting the singles on the onside. So he has to ensure to bowl on the off stump all the time.
Well, again, it's very quiet. Just 2 off that over. It is 40 for 4.
अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर और पाओ 6000 MB और 10,000 SMS पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में। नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक एक रिच में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
डायमंड एस ड्यूरा सिल्क, दिल दीवार साफ। डायमंड पेंट्स, पाकिस्तान #1 पेंट। जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोग पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
Tested here, and it's been a wickets galore all throughout. Earlier on in the day, Bangladesh lost wickets in the power play. Today, Pakistan, throughout the World Cup, maximum they lost for 2 in the power play, and today they were pushed. Going to test their ability. They do bat deep. I tell you that the 2 batsmen on the crease, they are controlling themselves because this is not their natural game. They go after the bowling. They like to hit it big. But right now, they're stopping themselves to do that because the requirement is to stay on the crease. Fakhar Zaman and Khushbul Shah. So it's not just the battle from the opponent at hand, it's also the battle within themselves to stop themselves from trying to go after and hit it big, because it's not really coming onto the bat.
Yeah, Sikandar, great fielding effort by the Bangladesh team on the field. The Tigers really stepping it up in their den. Short pitch delivery, over the head. Some Pyramukul signals are wide. Exactly the same score after 10 overs. Both Bangladesh and Pakistan. 40 for 4. We've really got a game in our hands.
Rightly called by the umpire. We've seen some tennis ball bounce on occasions here. Some of them have really taken off the surface, even if they were at a good length. Pulled away. There's protection down there, slight fumble. It's always going to be one because they weren't really rushing through the first.
Never take a chance of a misfield. Kind of looked a bit intentional from Naeem Sheikh there, deep mid wicket. Mahmudullah Riyad has to use his bowlers very carefully. The youngster Shoiful had a fair campaign at the World Cup. 1.2 overs, 4 for none in this match. Mahdi Hassan done with his quota of 4 overs. Great spell.
feeling in singles at the moment. It's probably the requirement of time as well. Just bringing some sanity into this chase. Experience of Fakhar Zaman. We'll have to make him play a different kind of innings. 12 of 22. How long can he actually stop himself before he tries to smack one into the crowd?
Change of pace there. Nicely guided away. But spot on. Fakhar Zaman is the pivot among this pair. He's going to be very, very crucial. The key to this Pakistan run chase. 44 for 4. 2 more to go of the 11th.
There is some batting available. Nawaz can bat for sure, we know that. We know Shadab Khan can bat. Hassan Ali can hit a few. So they do bat deep. It's just that the lower order has not been tested in recent times. There you go, Nawaz is batted up.
Lead wickets here, Bangladesh. Quick wickets. Last ball of the over, hooked away, finds the gap. 1 bounce for 4 from Kuzdil Shah.
That's the capability of this left-hander. We'll come back to that. 11 gone, 48 for 4.
जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या जायद के सेल्फ लोन पे 50 रुपए का कैशबैक। इजी पैसा, इजी है।
नई स्वीविकन न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक रिज में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका। तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार।
अभी डाउनलोड करो माई टेलीनॉर ऐप और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर और पाओ 6000 MB और 10,000 SMS पूरे महीने के लिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए में।
48 for 4. Another 80 to go of the remaining 54. That required is now just around, touching around 9. It's 8.89. Can get tougher if Bangladesh can get another wicket right here, right now. It can change if you get 2 big overs somewhere. Look at the onside field. Down the wicket, doesn't get hold of it, which is why it goes on the first bounce to Shanto.
Abdul Riyad already on his knees. Just a bit more. Would have almost carried to Shanto there at the long on. Bangladesh spinners up to the task. My dear son, brilliant bowling from him. Not allowing any room to the Pakistani batters.
That's